we go, 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 creators corner, corner. Make we go, 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 creators corner, corner.
On today's episode of Creators Corner, we'll be talking about Creators Nexus in our Creator News. It was hosted by Moromoluwa Tike Abolaji, and we have our Q&As as usual. We have questions sent to our mails, and me and my co-hosts are going to be giving answers to them. We're also going to be talking about multi-potential creators, how you balance it, how you show up, and a lot more. You do not want to miss it because we have our game session and we also have our word of the week. Make sure you watch this episode and catch up with us. Drop a comment, drop a like, and share it. We'll see you very soon. It's another episode of Creators Corner with Julia Anthony, and this one is a little bit different. I'm sitting with someone who, just like me, wears multiple hats and is constantly navigating different sides of creativity. So we get to talk about multi-potential, how it actually looks like and how to show up differently in different ways, how people connect with you on social media, and how to balance all of that. But before we do that, let's go to our Creator News.
Make we go, 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 creators corner.
So Creators Nexus 2026 just went down in Lagos, and honestly, this wasn't just another event. It felt like a real statement about where the creator industry is heading. The event was hosted by Moromoluwa Tike Abolaji, and it brought together a strong mix of creators, filmmakers, influencers, and industry leaders. It was like a full creative ecosystem in one space. Yes, I say that. And now, this is where it all stood out. It wasn't just about the turnout, it was about the caliber of people in the room. We're talking about speakers like Kemi Laja Akindoju. We're talking about Pastor Leke Adeboye, Funke Akindele, Sheyi Ebenezer Olushola Olaleye, Tolani Baj, Ayo Extreme, Trisha Biz, Emmanuel, oh my God, Ezin Nezara, Joshua, Mike Bamiloye, and Atmosphere. And from that, you can already tell that it wasn't a small thing. Now, beyond the names, it was really about the conversations that got people talking, because there were sessions around storytelling, content strategy, brand partnerships, and the business side of being a creator. And one major theme that kept coming up was structure. One of the key lines, and people keep quoting from the event, is that you don't understand your audience, you can't monetize your content. You believe that as well, Ajibola?
Yes, I do.
You believe that?
Yes.
What's your take? Do you think that is really something you don't have to monetize? You can just go with the flow?
You don't have to monetize.
Well, some people do not want to monetize.
Money is important in everything that you have decided to do in this life. That should be established, all right?
Okay. And brands are no longer just looking for, creators to work with and influencers. They are particular about people that can grow their space, creators that can become partners, and then looking also at the creative side, especially your storytelling, your growth, because consistency will take you further than where talent would stop you at. And that's a big takeaway for all of us. And there was something that they said also. They said clouds can get you noticed, but only value will keep you relevant. But do you think clouds actually works?
No. So it will work for that time. It will work in the present, but it cannot keep you in the business. Cloud can. Most times it doesn't get people noticed. Cloud can get you noticed, but it cannot keep you in that business. It can
for a very long time.
I don't support cloud. I don't
Actually,
think if you ever think cloud is something that you should use to grow your business or to get noticed, then you're wrong. You should check yourself, right? Cloud is not something that can sustain you. If you're just bent on controversy, on clouds, then you're not ready for the business.
Yeah, that's true.
And I like the part where you said consistency will keep you there. It will keep you where talents cannot. A very good example is this guy, Kataefe.
Kataefe, yeah.
Kataefe is very consistent. A lot of time people will say, oh, this guy, he's not very funny, but he's very consistent. And look at him now.
Showing up.
Yes, he's always showing up. He's a businessman at that. And you know, that's
Okay,
good.
so that is all on our creator news. We want to go to the main conversation now, but first let's go on a break, and I'll be right back properly with TAG, and we're going to do, you know, the main conversation for today. So I have in the studio with me TAG. That's how I love to call her. Her name is Akindele, right?
Akindele Ajibola.
Akindele Ajibola. And just like I said, we're going to discuss about multi-potential creators. She is one because she's an actor, an event host, and a lot more. And she shows up online. She does it perfectly well. Am I right?
Right. I make it look like I do it perfectly well. So.
But I know it's not easy, so we're going to be talking about it.
Of course.
But before that, we have some questions on our mail, and we get to answer it together.
Yeah, I'm
it
here
says,
for it.
Anita from Lagos said, sometimes I feel like I have to act a certain way online to get engagement, like to be more dramatic or extra. Is it wrong to perform a bit if it helps my content grow? What do you think?
I don't think it's wrong to perform, but at the same time, I would say that do not lose your authenticity, right? Don't lose your authenticity. Okoyemi Famakin will say something like, brands are tired of the old paparazzi, the old aesthetic. It's not bad to have an aesthetically pleasant video,
Yes.
but while you're trying to please the public, don't lose yourself, you know. Perform, but don't be out of character.
Yes.
Don't forget what you're doing.
Yes,
Don't forget why
yes.
you're here. So,
I'll say the same thing, that you should perform. Why? Because, to be honest, a lot of people will say, show your authentic self. And when you show your authentic self, they run away.
they can judge you too.
They'll judge you, exactly.
But when you're trying to show your authentic self, no, when you're trying to be aesthetically pleasing,
Yes.
don't forget yourself.
Yourself.
Because, you know, some people, you cannot sustain it. We can see through the lies. We can see through the effigy. You can see through the paparazzi. When you're trying to be who you're not, we can see through it.
Yes.
Be authentic with yourself. When I say be authentic, I don't mean that you should go and be doing video in the
Exactly.
in the dustbin.
See, because I feel like when
I
people
didn't
say,
mean you should
when
go
people
to
say be
dustbin.
authentic with yourself, they don't tell you exactly how to be authentic because they can't. But then, to be honest, let me be honest with you. Sometimes your authentic self, people might run away. To be honest with you, you might lose followers because people cannot relate with your reality.
Okay.
Your reality is maybe you wake up on the bed on the floor, and now we have people getting all these big bed frames, and people be like, this content is poor, this is not what I want. Because I've seen some
Yeah.
authentic content, and they'll be like, my algorithm, what did I
Yeah,
do wrong?
I
Why did you bring me
get.
to this side?
Now,
So you just do your
exactly.
thing.
That's
I'm
not-
even tired
that's
of all
not-
this authentic
No.
thing.
Well, so when I'm saying be authentic, I'm not saying show us your toilet or show us your bed space. Or no, if you know that it's not pleasing, we don't want to.
You
A
see,
lot of times,
that's the point now.
That's not
You
the-
people
that's
don't
not
want
the-
to see
that's
it,
not the
even though
authenticity
it
I'm
is
talking
not
about.
it is not pleasing.
Yes.
So what is the authentic side? Do you mean like your personality,
Yeah.
how you show
I mean,
up?
you don't have to show me your bed space, your room, before you can show up. You can show a part of your room that's not painted,
Yes.
but at least you're giving me a good tone. Now, I usually say that I didn't start up in the media like this. I used to be I went to a public school. I'm not saying going to a public school is bad, but I learned how to speak English properly in SS1. And that's because I've seen that I might eventually go into media. And because one of my classmates at the time said, Jibola, are you sure that I want to do media? It's not that you're tabon you. They will not accept you. So I felt like, no, you have to do better.
But you know,
have to
it's different if you want to consciously work on yourself because of where you're going to. Because I'm sure that there's nobody out there that is doing right, that is doing well, started that way. Some people had the opportunity to start that way, to be honest with you. Some were given birth to with gold spoon, and, you know, they went to private schools. They had elite tutors and all of
They
that.
are the good.
But if you know that where you're going to, you can visualize it. You can
Yes.
see that place.
Yes.
Work on yourself. I'm going to tell you that. Work on yourself. Don't come out the way you are. Yes, please. Because
Honestly.
when you start to work on yourself consciously, your brain rewires itself.
Yes.
And you start making efforts that, okay,
And then
I need to
instead of
act
people
this
that
way.
you start to move
Move
with.
with,
or
yes.
Instead of people that come straight.
when you are
will
outside,
be
you can't tell me that
different.
the way you eat inside is the way you eat outside.
No.
So
it
if you
doesn't
can-
make you
if
fake.
if it doesn't make you fake. So if you can wire yourself to do better outside, I think you can wire yourself to also bring that better to the camera. Not fake. You are still yourself, but you want to be better. So if you want to film like Victoire, you want to film like Okpeyemi, look at what they are doing.
Yes.
Try to imitate a little bit. Don't do copy and paste
Yes.
because we can already tell
Well,
these
yeah.
people.
We
Because
can
I saw
already tell
somebody's
their
content.
content.
Somebody was saying, my name is Kini Kono, Kini Kono. My mind, I was like, Victoire? But then it's not Victoire.
Yeah.
But I get that she's trying to be like
her.
But they don't know that you don't take exactly what that person is doing.
No,
Yes, it
that's
can work.
bad.
Funny thing is, it can work for that person as well. Because I don't think one sonic sound should be meant for a creator.
Well.
Other people can use it. But there's this thing
But you
with
can
when
still
somebody,
have your own.
Yes,
can
when
still have
somebody
your
is
own sound.
known for this kind of
Yes.
thing. So please, do it perfectly well, but don't overdo it. Because honestly, when you overdo it, you will notice that you won't get that result that you want. So we have Tunde from Ibadan here saying, I'm not really a loud or expressive person,
Okay.
but what seems to work online is that. Do I have to change my personality to succeed as a creator? It's not a loud or expressive person.
Is this Tunde's question is more like the first question?
Yes.
You don't have to change who you are, right? Is that the question?
Yes, yes.
You don't have to change who you are to.
I think there are some creators that put out content and they are these calm people. Their voice is calm, it's soothing. So I think you can find what works for you. To me, if you're coming out as a creator, I think before coming out is you should check people that are like you. Or not even like you. Go through all the creators. That's what I would say, yes. Look at them, look at what they do. You definitely find someone that is like you. Because this person is not a loud person. And creators now are going loud, shouting, they're expressive, oh, this is this. And this person does not want to change. And I know that there are creators like that.
So, the internet is accessible, right? You have ChatGPT at your fingertips.
Yes.
You can always go online and ask questions. You don't have to even look at, it's okay to have mentors, but you don't have to look at anybody to be yourself. If being calm is what works for you, you don't have to shout.
Honestly, you do not have to.
You don't have to perform if it doesn't work for you. Just make sure that you find your own, find a niche, find something that works for you. Try. If you are a content creator that just wants to do talking, try. See, be consistent. We hear a lot of be consistent, and people just make it look like consistency because
You
it's
must
not.
post every
It's
day.
not.
You
It's
must
not.
post 3 times daily. You must post
Put
100 times
structure
daily.
to what you do,
Yes.
and then just find a niche for yourself. You don't have to shout. You don't
Tunde,
have to be
please,
like
just
every
go
other
ahead
person.
and do you.
Bros,
abeg,
Tunde,
please.
can you hear it?
To me, with the way you sounded with that question, I feel like you come off as maybe someone that would do all these poetic thing or all these soothing sounds. Please just find your feet in the industry.
Or
You're
maybe
not
an
very loud,
educative
though.
content
Yes.
with some emotional
Emotional
sound at the
thing like that.
background.
Please, you're good the way you are. Do not allow
Please.
anybody or anything to change you.
Exactly.
So quickly, we're going to go to our main conversation. And like I said, we're talking about people like Ajibola.
People like Juliet.
Okay, so how did you know that you were going to have like a lot of potentials? Did you see yourself?
No.
Oh yes, because you said you just wanted to go to the media.
Yeah. No.
Are you sure?
No. I knew that I knew that I would act. I've always seen that. You know,
Yeah.
from church, people say, Mr. Kindele, I think you should try to monitor this girl. She's going to be a very fantastic actor. You know. But along the line, say in secondary school, I took interest in newscasting.
Oh, okay.
And I just told myself that I'm going to cast news. Then I saw there was a dummy at the time that attended my church. She was working in, one of those stations. And I looked at her. I'm like, she acts. And she's in
A media
media. house.
person,
Like, why not? I can,
You can do
that.
both.
And then I saw that immediately after secondary school in 2012, I I went for a makeup class. In 2 weeks, I was able to draw brows. In 2012, I can do makeup. And then I got to school. I went to the Polytechnic Ibadan. I started doing nails. What is all that?
Everything.
This guy can do plenty. But then after school, people started saying Mukon.
Mukon.
What is wrong?
Please, there's no Mukon in this economy. Kí ló ń jẹ́ Mukon? Mukon as well.
There is no Mukon.
There's no Mukon. Don't Mukon if you are watching this. So
I'm grateful that
monetize
I didn't
everything.
Yes, I didn't exactly listen to that because I might not. It's very hard, right? Especially if you don't have the capital.
Yes,
Especially if you're
I
someone that
guess.
likes things perfect, like myself. If it's not very, very perfect,
you would
I'm
not
not
want
going
to
to
put it-
show it to the world. But
Mm.
I'm going to keep doing it, behind closed doors. Like, I'm a nail tech, and I do nails for my friends, very well.
Very, very well.
I do makeup for my friends, for myself. I mean, I go for events a lot. So if I go for event in, say, 100 days, about 70 days, 80 days, or 90, I'm going to do my makeup myself.
That's how it should be.
Do you understand?
To be honest, I knew right from time that I wanted to do a lot of things. Funny thing is, growing up, I would always, from child, my mom told me, and I think sometimes I can have like a little flashback of all of that. When they bring kids to school, because my mom was heading a school at that time, I would rush and go and collect the child's bag and say, oh, mommy, this is the seat, this is the space. When the child like maybe bruises their leg or they have a wound, I'll say, oh, let me help you to put rub on it. Let me do that. So right from time, I knew that I wanted to be a science student. I wanted to be a medical doctor and a nurse, which I was on the path till I just said, let me go for this media thing.
Media you want to do.
I wanted to do it, but at the same time, when I was growing up, I would watch television and see people, casting the news, reading it, and I'll be like, I can do this as well. And then I'll go to the mirror, I'll imitate them, and I'll be like, yes, I want to do this. Then we watch fashion shows, and I'm like, I'm
to
fine
be a
now. My mom, I
model.
want to be a model, and then my mom always dresses me well, like so. I was that kid that if you invite to your birthday party and you're not well dressed, I'm gonna outshine you. Until now, don't invite me out if you don't have fine clothes, so I cannot dress well.
Oh, I think me dressing well, I learned it from my auntie.
Honestly, I was that child that wanted to be everything that I can be. I never saw myself as wanting to be one thing. No, I didn't have the knowledge that it was possible, but at that time, I knew I wanted. Until now, I still feel like I am not doing everything I wanted to be, even though I still have that passion for it.
Yeah. So one of the things I feel like I've not been doing is being on TV. I've always wanted to be that. I've always, like when I see people, I want to. So studying mass communication for me was because I wanted to be on TV. Not because I just want to tell people, because people study mass communication. Some people study mass communication because they weren't picked in other courses. I intentionally did that because I want to be a media girl.
So before we continue with this conversation, let's go on a quick short break and we'll be right back.
Live from the heart of the action. Welcome to the nerve center of Next Level Broadcasting.
This is the OB van, where the studio meets the street.
Equipped with cutting-edge cameras, crystal clear audio, real-time switching, and broadcast control, we don't just capture moments, we deliver the experience live.
Anywhere, anytime, from stadiums to red carpets, breaking news to buzzing festivals, weddings, birthdays, and all sorts of ceremonies. We bring the world to your screen in real time.
It's not just a van, it's a complete mobile production house, a command center, a broadcast beast.
This is more than a broadcast. This is the OB van difference. Live, loud, limitless.
Ready to go live? Like never before. Book the OB van today and take your event to the world. One powerful broadcast at a time.
To book, call 0705 506 1061 or 0916 101 1061. Email marketing@dominion.org.ng or visit our socials on Instagram @Dominion Broadcast.
Dominion Broadcast, your channel of choice.
Alright, welcome back from that break. If you have questions for us, always remember to send it to our mail at askcreatorscorner@gmail.com, and we'll always answer all your questions. So we're going back to the topic of the day, being a multi-potential creator and how to show up. So how do you think that one can show up and balance it, or how do you balance it? Yes.
Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that balancing it is very easy. Oh my God, it's a bed of roses. No. But what you want to do is a paperwork. Put a structure to what you're doing. Put your talent under one umbrella. Now, if you're an actor, a red carpet host, TV personality, skit maker, whatever that, you know that you are a media person. Right? And for me, now I do media and beauty, if you're going to ask me, right? So if you're asking me, I'm like, well, I'm a media girl and a beauty enthusiast, right? Which means that I do all of these things that I've mentioned to you for media and then for beauty. They're under one umbrella. Now, what is next for me is put a structure to it. Oh, today I'm going to be talking about, I'm going to put, so that you don't confuse your audience. You already let them know that, oh, you do media and you do beauty.
Yes.
So if you're doing this today, they're not saying what she's doing again. You've already established that these are the things you do.
Yes.
And these are the other things that you do by the side. So structure just gives you a headway.
Yes. And on that structure that she mentioned, there's this creator on Instagram that I watch so much. That's Dr. Faith. She's a doctor. And she's also,
artist,
I love the way she balances both.
Yes.
That was the first time I saw one of her content and I was like, Julia, this is supposed to be you. Honestly, I did see. I am someone that before you tell me what I'm doing wrong, I already know and I tell myself.
Yes.
And till now, I still can't. I don't know the reason why I don't want to continue in that place, because I have my BSc, but I just feel like I love the way she put it all together, and there's no correlation between both.
Yes, there is no.
Even sometimes when I say a medical
bringing
content,
two different words together,
and she does it perfectly well.
She does it
there's
very well.
there's nothing like I do two different things and I don't know how to put it together. There's always a way.
There's always a way.
Always a way. Like she said, put in that structure. Know that today this is what you want to show. Tomorrow, and let your bio speak it. And not just scatter it. There's a way.
Okay.
The things
So
are done
another
now.
thing is the way you said that Dr. Faith has been doing it perfectly well, and bringing two words together. She has a team.
Oh, sure. Okay. Oh, okay. Yes. So people have team.
Yes.
Let's
be confused.
You
can make some of your friends your team member for now before you can afford
a
to pay.
team.
Do you understand? Or just make sure that you can't do the whole
thing. Yes,
you can't
that's true.
start big.
Okay, so I think, let me say this. If you do not have a team now, or you cannot afford a team now, here are ways that you can do that. I don't know what, different words, but you can just get a book and write down everything that you do.
Paperwork.
Do research. Yes, paperwork. Do research of everything that you do. Then pick topic each from everything that you do. Do a proper research and then break it down. And that's what we say when we do batch creation.
Yes.
So if it's possible for you, if you're someone that you do not have a 9 to 5, and even now that there are people that have 9 to 5 and still do content
She's
creation.
a 9 to 5er.
So you get your time. Maybe that time when you're supposed to be sleeping, you have to put in the work. If you want content money, you cannot sleep. You are multi-person. That means you'll do multi-stress, multi-wahala, multi-everything. So once you batch create, all you have to do is schedule the post.
So now, there's something about batch creation. You can repurpose your content.
Very
because
well.
I've seen a couple of her content that she has used in the past. She brings it up again.
And that takes me to Salem. When Salem used to talk about repurposing your content, I used to look at it like, people say they've seen this thing before. But now I didn't send you. I did not send you. If I posted last week, I post it again today with another thing. Honestly, I think that helps as well. So you can be batch creating while you're repurposing the one that you have
Yeah.
right now. And funny thing is, reels, like all these 5 seconds, 10 seconds,
Oh, they
actually
move.
move.
Yeah, they
a
move
lot
a
than
lot.
that one that
And
you
know,
sit down for hours and be talking and be put-
don't be moving.
No,
It don't be
you'll
moving.
cry premium tears. If you look at the inside, you say that
I know, right? But,
because all those short ones. So there are a lot of things that you can always do. Like we said, the paperwork, the structure, and also putting so much effort. Let's not lie.
Consistency.
Let's not lie.
You can't be tired of hearing.
You
that
will
you
you
should
will
stay
put in the
consistent.
work, because this is you wanting the best for yourself. This is you
Mm-hmm.
wanting to build a personality. You want to build a brand. You want to be the next Salem King. You want to be the next Victoire. You want to be the next all these people.
You want to be the next Dr. Faith.
Yes,
Next
you will,
Tomike.
I'm sorry, you will put
have
the
to
next
put the
Tomike, the
work.
next Kiki, you will put in the work. But these people hardly rest. Yes, they
Honestly.
have a team, but before they got that thing, you need to see them. Because let's not even say that they have a team. There are creators that
Doesn't have it.
single-handedly
Yes,
put themselves
yes.
out there without a team. They did it. It wasn't easy. There was nights of being awake and structuring themselves. So you don't have to wait till you have a team. Once you know what you want to do, you do it gradually. Do not rush yourself because of burnout as well.
Because of burnout. I was going to talk about burnout. Because of burnout.
Do you have burnout? Currently, girl, maybe you are burnt.
Oh, Jesus. I don't know if I'm supposed to tell you, but I don't know if I should be
No,
vulnerable.
we
with
have
you
to
guys.
say the truth.
I am
You have to be
currently
burnt
going
out
through that.
Hey, so we can't always give you the rosy part. We have to tell
Yes.
you how
Oh,
hard it is.
burnout is
It might not
real.
be hard for you. You might be someone that can stretch yourself. Like me, I can stretch myself, but there's a time when my body will say that, excuse me.
I can stretch myself as
Go,
well. I
do
saw.
like this.
I posted a story. I put a post on my story on WhatsApp. And someone said, hustler. I'm like, this your hustler is tired.
He's very, very tired.
The whole of last week and this week, I was on and off. I was, going to and coming back from.
And
Lagos
even when
for a
you're
job.
when you're burnt out, another thing that would make you still consistently show up even during the burnout season is that repurposing. Work smart, not too hard. But that hard work, unnecessary.
important.
Very, very
Wait.
necessary. Because
Work smart.
if you hear all this, I think I've heard Funke Akindele talk about I don't know if she was the one that made, there was this show, an event where they had speakers, and one of them, it was a Funke Akindele show, talked about taking the step and not the lift. And it comes into being a
Oh
creator
yeah, I think it
as
was
well.
Wajay that said that.
Grow gradually. Do
Yeah.
not rush your growth. I think that's another thing
It
that
was at the
creators,
creator's blueprint.
they are
the
doing
creative
wrong. I
yeah.
see so many creators wanting to just go viral, wanting
They
to
want to blow, they don't want to grow.
Yes, so do it gradually. It's not going to be easy. In fact, it's not easy. You can wake up and see 2 comments. My dear, you move on.
And then the people that are not putting as much work as you are,
They're
are like,
having 100.
it can be tiring.
Imagine sitting down to talk about perception and you said a lot of things. Oh, makes sense. Oh, hot. Everybody
and then
in your
you're
house
like,
is doing,
once I post this,
it's gonna go.
oh my dear.
And then somebody do emoji love. Another person do.
Okay, so
And that's all.
honestly, I do not like to see emojis on my comment section because it feels like you didn't watch it, you don't understand it. Because why are you loving? I have enough of that. Just tell me how you feel. I'd rather not drop a comment than be loving.
That be loving. So now they have edits, please. And I think there are creators even dropping like some things of recent, like things you can say under other people's comments. I saw it and it was so nice.
you get-
I love it. I saw one that says, "Oh my God, it's a crime to be so obsessed with you." And I'm like, if somebody drops
Do you
that on my
understand? I'm
comments
like,
this, I will be blushing for days. So please drop reasonable comments on. And I think another thing is engage on other people's content. Also, it helps.
By
Because-
engaging, we're not saying you should drop emojis. Don't forget that.
Please don't drop emoji. Drop reasonable content, especially when you notice that it's a branded content. Please.
Yes,
Otherwise, you are looking
please.
stop it.
Please,
Stop
when
it.
you see that your fellow creator has dropped something from a brand,
Yes.
it doesn't take anything to support them.
Don't
Don't drop love emojis. Say
Oh.
something, even if you're not going to.
It's
So
like
what
catch everybody
I
doing that
do
again.
is if I know that I might forget, I say I must come back to this content. It makes sense. I must come back to this because I don't want to see an emoji under my post.
Under
So
your
I'm not going to
post.
do it to another person.
the other person. I will hold on to that because sometimes
You do it.
I do it. I will not do that again. Taking correction. So please try and engage on other people's posts because I noticed something is when you keep engaging on someone's post, one day it might be all these big creators.
Yes.
They actually come to your page
Yes,
and
they
drop
do.
a comment.
Because like I've seen one of the brands I worked with said that I see how your community. I didn't have community.
You have community. Now don't say it. Oh, you have community.
I do have.
Community going to
but
disappear.
I beg. I see how you engage with your community, and we love it. I see how your people come, drop comments, and how you respond to them. I love you guys. Thank you.
Yeah,
Like,
because, my own
because
community,
of
where
you-
do people used to go to? Because it's cricket that
I'm telling you.
cricket. But then, honestly, it's not even about the comments. Sometimes people that you don't know are watching you are actually watching you. Do not judge your growth or your work by people's comments. Please, we're not saying that likes and comments is something you should always look out for. Sometimes it will not be there. It doesn't mean that you should stop your work. Because trust me, some people are saving your content. Some people are sending it to someone else to recommend you. Some people are saying, you say I told you that this girl is good.
Good. Yeah.
So please, I know it's not easy. Because even myself, sometimes I'm like, oh God.
it's tiring, but you have to
we
keep
move.
showing up.
Is there
Very
any
important.
other thing that you want to say?
Say not exactly. Just that. Stop complaining about people not engaging in your content. How many content do you engage on as well?
That one.
Think about
that
it.
one is hard, though. Because most times we just scroll
Do you understand?
on your phone. You just see somebody
so like
you
when
laugh.
when I scroll through, what I do now is, okay, I've not done it in a while, but I used to send my content to my friends and say, drop a comment. So that you will not say,
There's
I
this
didn't see
particular
it, oh."
creator. If I check my DM like this, you say, I know that my attitude is bad. Please, I don't come again.
Her name's Sarah.
You know her. That girl can be stopped for Africa, and I love it. Because sometimes
love it.
when I scroll, I'm not. Sarah can be stopped for life.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll see a comment, I'll be like,
But
oh,
I
I'll
love it,
drop.
but yes.
And then something will happen. Maybe I have something to attend to, and I'll just drop it. But then it just says Sarah.
I can go like in 2 days and say, oh my God, babe, that's so good.
Honestly,
because
I beg.
because
in the end, you
because
like
if you
it.
go back to your DM, you see her there, and I
But
think I like it.
some people don't like that thing. Why?
Why don't you like it?
As in, who is you?
You better like it, because I'm a flood with my comment.
I think I will start that now, because when I see a post, people used to write things.
Yes,
there. I will
now.
start now.
You
Go and engage. Don't tell me that you know it.
Do you understand?
We love you. Okay, so we've said a lot of things,
Right.
like even jokingly, you should be able to pick a whole lot of things from this. Learn how to edit better. It's not going to be easy. Don't let them lie to you. Sometimes you see CapCut edit. Some will even drop tutorials and you're like, this is magic. How did they do it?
very important.
I saw a tutorial on CapCut and I was like,
This
wait,
one is so much. You
on top one minute video, you want me to add lights? I
But
changed the color of my
honestly,
clothes. I
no,
put
no.
egg space, put all the...
It
You want to tell me to edit
but so one of those days, I was very tired. I couldn't edit. So I told one of those guys that, can you please edit a video for me? Like, sis, to edit is 30K. It's just 1 minute. I'm not doing feature length. No. And then I told myself, I'm grateful that I can actually edit my videos. So that's one of the things you should learn as a creator as well.
Yes, please. So put in a lot of work. If you see any creator there throwing advice and saying something, just pick what you can. You might not be able to pick everything. Don't lie to yourself that, they say I should be consistent. Let me do it as they say. You will get burned out very easily. And you would sometimes, some people don't come back out from burnout.
Yes, they don't.
They burn out and they burn away. So
Yeah.
gradually do
So
it.
as a multi-potentialite, while you're being here and there, you should also learn these things that we're talking about.
Yes,
Okay.
because you would definitely need
Because
it.
you get tired, but then the people's comment is what will
Yes,
keep you
and
going.
another thing is, don't be an ordinary jack of all trades.
Yeah.
Be someone that you are good at all the trades.
Oh, make sure that you're good at all of
Make sure that you're good at all. It's not that you do this one, somebody will say, kilele. You do it properly well. Even though you're not perfect, maybe you're just building yourself. Make sure that when anybody sees it, they can say, no, you tried, you did it so
you've
well, even
done
though you're
very
growing
well.
at it. So
Yes.
don't do the work shabby. Even if it's free. Funny thing is, all this free work, I used to laugh at people when they say, I've been doing so much free work, and I'm like, if you started, like modeling that I started with, if you started early, far back as 2015, I used my money to do transport fare to the work. No water, no food, nothing. They will even say, you are not doing well, do like this, do like this.
Yeah.
And when you come, what do I have in return? Pictures. But right now, if you place a camera in front of me and you want me to model an outfit, Abba, you'll cry.
You know, it
Tears of joy.
just makes sense because those things will add to your portfolio.
Yes.
I've
I was still
just
telling someone
got-
today that whatever you do, in your line of work, is adding to your portfolio. Do not leave it. If somebody says, oh, have you done this thing before? Go and bring out that stuff. You're not doing it because you're enjoying it, but keep it. It's your portfolio. It's something you can say, oh, I've done this before. When someone say, I need someone here. Oh, I can do this. I've done it before. Here's my work. Oh, I'm good at this. I can do it. This is what and that's why you need to keep building yourself. You want to be a media person. Look at people in the media, study their, the way they talk, the way they act. Before you know it, start acting like when I say copy, don't over copy. Don't over copy.
Because
I know what I'm saying. But there's a way you can copy with sense. If it's maybe the way they pronounce things, there's a media girl that I watch. I love the way she reads and speaks one after the other. I can do that because I'm someone that I just want to say what I want to say, but you can still understand.
Yeah.
But then there's this manner of way she speaks, and I love it. But I don't want to copy because I'm not someone that I want to be talking A, B. It's not my kind of person, so I would not copy that. But there's the way she talks that
you will love and
you will enjoy. So you
it.
can pick that aspect of it. There's a way you can even, put it inside your work, your way of life, and it will help you.
It will help.
So always do research, learn to go for classes, courses. I see people complain a lot about Hilda's classes, and they're like, oh, it's so expensive. What are they learning? The ones that are learning are learning. People that are learning are learning. I'm sorry for you. People that are learning. I can say for a fact that there are little food businesses that cook amazing food. Yeah, and they are not yet out there. Yeah, you would say something like, why is this person not popular?
Yeah, small business owners, yes.
So it is not about that popularity or that fame. It is your work. I see people that they are not even, I would not want to say up to, everybody is going to be there one day. People that are not yet there yet, you see their work and you be like, damn.
You're doing good.
You're doing good. Like the way I saw this, your monologue that you dropped.
The thing be swelling everybody's head. I didn't believe it. Thank you very much.
Honestly.
Thank you.
Please and please, you can be a multi-potential person. Yes, don't let anybody tell you that you're doing too much.
I heard a lot of I do know what I cannot help it. It's not a curse. It's a blessing for me. And I want to die empty. I don't want to die with my potential. I want to die knowing that I gave everything.
Live a life of fulfillment.
All of it.
Yes. So that is all for this week. We're going to come back next week with amazing things. But before we go, the word of the week is perception. I mentioned it earlier. So perception is the version of you that the world sees, but is not always the truth. In a digital space where everything can be edited, filtered, and curated, it is easy to start believing the image over the reality. But growth begins the moment you separate who you are from how you're perceived, because at the end of the day, perception may get attention, but reality is what sustains you. And that is our word of the week. Make sure you hold on to it. And honestly, if there's one thing that I want you to take from today, is that you don't have to lose yourself to be seen. Trends will come, they will go, but one thing that would actually make you last is who you are. So whether you're creating content, you're building something, or you're just figuring things out gradually, please stay real, stay grounded. And you can find me on all social media platforms at the Julia Anthony Brand. And this is TJ. TJ, do you want to say anything?
Not exactly, but I'm not sure you got my name.
What do I call you now?
No, I'm not sure they got, because I didn't say it the way I said it.
Oh yeah, say it. Tell me.
All right, thank you very much for joining us this week. My name is Ajibola Akindele. I am that Ajibola girl. Most sought after media girl.
Oh,
that's how I say it.
My own is your favorite media girl.
That's
Make
it.
me say I no get.
I
don't tell you like that. We'll see you next time. We love you.
Bye.
Creators Corner. Make me go. Creators Corner. Make we go. Creators Corner. Make we go. Creators Corner.